Okay, hi you guys. I am praying that this lighting would be better here, or was it good where it was? Roughly around 6 months ago, I filmed a video titled, I quit my full-time job to be an influencer. And that's true, I did exactly that. And I just thought that it would be good to come back and give you guys like an update on like where I am, how things are, how did that work out for me? Because from the sounds of it, it seemed like a lot of us wanted to have an opportunity like that, to be able to just drop everything and fully go in head first for all of our dreams. Since then, I have been through a lot. Like, I've hit an all-time low, I've hit an all-time high. I've been through a lot since that moment. I quit my job in July. And to give you guys kind of a recap on the situation of me deciding to quit my job, right? I was just super depressed. Everyone in my family could see it. It just felt like I kept trying to give them my boundary, you know, let them know I only want to work this amount of days. I do this, I do that. I'm a content creator. I'm also very involved with my family and I'm young. I don't have any genuine, true reason to be working full time right now. They said they understood that, but I just kept getting scheduled full time. They pulled me aside one day and they were like, so we've been giving you some full-time hours. Are you really ready to be full-time? And I was just like, I had no clue. I did not consent to getting full-time hours. I said repeatedly that I did not want full-time hours, but I somehow still ended up with full-time hours. That was a red flag for sure, that this job clearly did not respect my boundaries, and that no matter what I said, no matter even if I did stand up for myself, they still would work me the way that they needed me. And then people that I worked with, they were complaining about the workplace. I was just like, I don't know if I really belong here. And there was one day during the summertime, I was at the beach with my family. I had to go to work later that day. And the rest of my family, they planned on staying at the beach and I was gonna have to figure out how to get home and go to work. And in that moment, I did have a little drink. You know, we're on the beach, you know, we're enjoying the summer heat. I was just like, I don't wanna go. And I thought that me saying that, my family would be like, oh, well, you know, you gotta go, you gotta go. My family told me to call off, basically. I was just explaining to them why I felt like I probably should. You know, they're working me more than I asked. It's the summertime, I'm young. Like, I've been depressed for half of this year for this job. I just want one beach day with my family. That's all I want. And they were just like, yeah, you should call off. You know, it is a little ridiculous. Just explaining to them like the negatives in the workplace. So I did. And when I came back to work, I got written up because it was last minute and they just were alarmed by it. And in that moment, you know, getting in trouble is just like rock bottom for me because I'm a goody two shoes when it comes to following the rules. I'm getting written up at my job. Never have been written up at my jobs ever before. So I'm reading the paper as they're explaining to me, you know, we just have to do this, it's protocol, and you know, it's just alarming. And I'm reading it and it says that I can quit at any point in time. I'm not obligated to stay here. So I went home and I wrote up my 2-week notice. I was so nervous then to quit, to say, you know, I don't want to do this, to actually let go and be a quote unquote quitter, I guess. But in that moment, I really felt like I needed to do that there was something in me that was dying, literally screaming, crying for help. So it felt right. And I was really proud of myself because I walked in and I gave the paper to my manager and I stood firm on it because he was trying to like manipulate me, like, you know, well, you can still work a few days in the week, you know. I'm like, no, that's what I asked before. So it's not making sense. I think it's just best that I go put my efforts elsewhere. And ever since then, I feel like I immediately matured. I immediately grew some balls. I immediately became a boss bitch that knew her worth, knew what she wanted, and stood up for herself. And it's been great ever since. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. I started therapy, and I started therapy while I was in that job. My therapist always says that when he first met me to who I am now is such a drastic difference. Before, I had to leave in the middle of my shift to go to therapy. I was just like super out of it, in a daze, and just super disconnected. And he just says that I've flourished since quitting. And I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity and the advantage and the little bit of privilege that I do have to be able to quit my job, to be 21, no kids, no true obligation to anything. I'm so grateful. Since then, I have made $600 from content creation. I've worked with a few brands, you know, not as many as I've wanted, but it's only been 6 months. So I think if you average it $100 per month since then. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really good. And I do want to average more of that, but I'll get into my content goals a little bit later into the video. But I think that's pretty good, especially considering that I started college as well. If you guys have been keeping up with me, you guys will know that I decided to go back to school. I quit my job in July and started school in August. And it was kind of a spontaneous decision, but I realized that it would be good to give college another shot again. You know, if I'm not working, then school could be a good opportunity for me. It would be a reason for me to get out the house, give me content ideas, and I could network and just be outside. Have a reason to get up and explore and do life. College has also been amazing for me. College has really helped me create a routine for myself, have a reason to get up in the morning. Waking up is so fucking hard. School has been great too. I'm on my second semester and I'm doing really good. I'm actually sitting on my college campus right now. And what's so funny is that when I recorded the first video, I didn't even piece it together that this was a college. I knew it was a college, but it didn't really settle in my mind that this was a college. And I had no clue when I was filming this video that I would a month later be going to this college. So I think the universe is just so funny in ways like that. But I feel very happy that I'm in school again. I know before I always said, you know, fuck college, fuck school. Like, I'm never going back. I was so depressed. I would never put myself in that situation again. But where I'm at now, knowing my limit, getting the help that I needed, prioritizing being happy, having a peace of mind has genuinely made college 1,000 times better for me. And I love school again. I hadn't loved school since I was in high school. I graduated high school with a 4.1 GPA and flunked college. 2 years in, ended up with like a 1 point something GPA. That's how depressed I was. And I beat myself up so bad for it. But I knew what I wanted. I knew what I needed. I just need to have the guts to stand firm within myself and the world around me. But I will be honest, the whole process the past 6 months have not been entirely easy. Being broke is not easy. I did not have money for several months. I had to depend on my parents and my family. That was hard because I like being independent and I'm not good at asking for help. That's why I continuously hit rock bottom and no one has a fucking clue. But I guess some more. I was broke, you know, in the midst of making that money from content creation. I still had other bills to pay, trying to keep up with my bills, and then school starting. I had to pay for textbooks and I didn't get my college refund until like halfway into the semester. So I had to somehow scoundrel up money to be able to afford college. So for a very quick moment, I was regretful of my decision of quitting my job, of putting all my faith into this content thing. And even at this moment now, I am still questioning that decision, if I am better off just working a job and giving up on this dream, you know, because I'm still not exactly where I want to be. I'm gonna be so honest, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I think I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I'm hoping that with everything that I do, I'm getting a step closer to where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be doing, and where I want to be. I think that's so important, that I get to where I want to be. What's also important is that I just enjoy the journey. Everything is not going to be perfect. I'm not going to have everything figured out. I'm only 22 years old. I'm not going to have all the answers in the freaking world on how to do everything. But I think having the balls to just go for it and try and figure it the fuck out is the secret sauce. So, and in the midst of these past 6 months, I met my favorite creator, my fam in New York. I dropped everything to go see her. That was such an eye-opening experience. I met amazing people in line for her pop-up that are also content creators. They just spoke such positivity into me, and now I'm mutuals with them on my social medias. And just knowing that I can be in spaces and it makes sense. They respect me and they see me for who I want to be and who I am. Introducing myself in college as Avaly and telling people I'm a content creator, and then later on when we're doing like group projects, they're like, aren't you the content creator? You're the TikTok girl. And it's just like knowing that like I'm being perceived as this person that I've dreamed of being. Stuff like that is just so cool to me, because for so long I just didn't tell people I made videos. I thought it was something that I can only let people know once I'm as big as Kai Cenat or I have 1 million followers and things like that. But that's not the case. I really don't know how to explain it, but I just feel so authentic knowing that I'm introducing and expressing myself to people exactly who I am. And then also I started a second channel. I spontaneously decided I'm gonna do this. I've really been questioning this channel that you guys are watching on. It's very inconsistent for me. I don't know if the page is like shadow banned or what, but I've been on this channel for like 6 going on year 7 and still not monetized. I have 2,000 subs but still not monetized. I don't know how that works. But my second channel that I started like 2 months ago is already monetized and I have 1,000 subscribers over there there already. I don't know how that works, but hey, that's a good thing. At least I have one channel monetized. So imagine being able to have 2 monetized channels by the end of 2025. I feel like that would be freaking amazing. That is one of my goals, to have 2 monetized channels. Are you kidding me? Like, you guys are watching day 6 of 7 days of avaly. Imagine what else I can do. Being able to post 7 days straight consistently. Are you kidding me? That is someone that deserves to be monetized. I don't know. I'm not monetized yet, but I know I deserve to be. So, and I always get comments from people saying, you're so underrated, you deserve more subscribers and all these things. And I love hearing that, but it also hurts knowing that I am so underrated, and I'm kind of tired of being underrated. Like, how does one get overrated? But I'm just trying to enjoy the journey and knowing that, again, there's divine timing. I'm exactly where I need to be, and I will get there. I just have to keep going. I would love to be able to collab with more creators, possibly fly to different states to see other creators, because I just don't have a lot of creator peers out here. I really want to expand. I want to reach bigger audiences, and I really want to think outside the box when it comes to my content. I really genuinely want to do something that I've never seen before. Have original ideas and like be someone that I would enjoy watching. You know what I mean? So I have big plans for this year. I really am excited for everything that I will accomplish. I'm just like tapping back into my creative flow. I'm so creative by nature, so I'm just genuinely so excited for everything that I'm gonna be doing this year. And I just want to lock the fuck in. Point blank, period. I will be your favorite creator. I will be consistent. I will be monetized. I will be making millions. I will be creating trends. I will be going viral. My name is going to be in thousands of people's mouths. There's no way that someone with this amount of work ethic and this much hope and faith and creativity doesn't have those things. There's no way I'm accepting a life that doesn't have that. So that's currently where I am, seeing where I was then and where I am now, just comparing myself to me, not comparing myself to others, only comparing myself to my past self. I am proud. Genuinely, I'm so proud. I make so many people proud. Even when I doubt myself, I have people that look up to me, and I sometimes forget that. I'm so in my head that I forget to just stop and look around and see all the things that I have accomplished and all the people that I've touched. So yeah, I still do not have a job. I'm risking it all. I'm still broke, living off of college refunds. I'm gonna be so honest with you. And I feel like people don't talk about that enough, the reality of doing this full time. It's not consistent right now, and I want it to be so bad. But maybe I'll update you guys in another 6 months to see where I am then. Hopefully I'll be making a little bit more money, and I'll be able to give you guys some advice on how to truly become a full-time content creator. And I just hope to be able to have more conversations like this with you guys. Make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss the final day of 7 days of avaly. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you guys don't hype me the fuck up for this, I'm seriously gonna like ghost this channel, because that's so fucked up. Like, I literally was getting 4 hours of sleep for the past week so that I could be consistent for you guys, and you guys aren't hyping this shit up. Anyways, but yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. Bye.